Hi, it's me. My glasses are really dirty, excuse me. Hi, you've landed on Knit LA, and it's been a minute since I've been here. At least it feels that way to me. Oh, that's better. It's so good to be here. It's so good to hang out with all of you who are spending time here with me today. My name is Andrea, and I am a wicked knitter from Los Angeles. It's actually, the weather has finally turned a little bit. There were some crazy heat waves last week, but I'm wearing a sweater and I'm not perspiring, so that's a good sign. Anyway, yeah, so it's been a really busy month. I am so looking forward to Rhinebeck and Cake Palooza. Next week, I'll be traveling with my mom and one of my sisters, and I just really am excited. I'm extra excited because I finished what will be my Rhinebeck sweater. I'm debuting it here. This is my NORDSTRAND pullover, and anything I discuss here today will be linked below in the description box, like a proper knitting podcast. So this took like 2 days to dry, even here. It's a really squishy, delicious colorwork sweater. And NORDSTRAND, the designer's name is kind of escaping me, but it was, I will link it below. She designed for Phil Kalana, and the original was knit with their Highland wool in also 2 colors. I chose, I knew I wanted to find the wool for this last August while I was in Seattle at Flock Fiber Festival, and the minute I walked into the Farmer's Daughter Fiber booth, it was like light bulb. So I grabbed their worsted, Spinster's Daughter worsted, and then I thought it would be so awesome to do the color work in a fluff. And so their Odang happened to be there, their DK Odang, and it is the softest, most amazing yarn. So I grabbed that. So this is the Spinster's Daughter worsted, the green in Evergreen, and it's just this ever shifting, I don't even know if the light is doing it justice. I'm gonna stand up. You can kind of see it here. Ever so slightly shifting, deep, stunning green. I do not mind, I do not manage the yarn because I just find that it's just so pretty. Whatever happens is cool with me. It's kind of a camo, like a deep camo vibe with all the shifting and all the tonality. The color's Evergreen, did I say that? And then the contrast, which I'm gonna try and come up closer because it's just so sweet. It's so fluffy. And the fabric with the 2 of them together is so freaking soft. And this is just sort of a basic colorwork sweater. It's like very Nordic vibes. I chose it because I actually loved this. I love this like generous but fitted turtleneck neckline. And then you're knitting the yoke for a period of time before you even start the color work. And the color work kind of goes across your shoulders, across the chest to the other shoulder. And I just kind of love that rather than like the color work starting immediately here. I just think it's such an elegant look. So I'm super happy that I finished, and I'm super happy with the end product. It is so comfortable. I know I'm gonna wear this all winter here in Los Angeles. I just have it on with some trousers today, and I'm wearing it because I knew I was gonna film, and I just wanted to like show it off. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I just can't recommend it enough. It is, you know, a pretty simple color work construction, but again, there are these details that I think just make it whatever, chef's kiss. Also, look at this color work pattern. It's freaking gorgeous. So that is my NORDSTRAND sweater, and I will put the designer's name below. I want to say it's like Anna Rimmen, but I could be totally wrong. So yeah, that's my Nordstrom. And if you are going to Rhinebeck or Cake, actually I'm not sure I'm gonna wear this to Cake, but if you're at Rhinebeck Sheep and Wool and you see me, I really hope you'll come and tap me on the shoulder or give me a hug or say hello. Let me know you're part of this community, because nothing makes my heart so full as when that happens. So anyway, the other thing I finished that you all have been a part of, which I also procured the yarn for this at Flock Fiber Festival. This is the Geometer COWL. It's really gorgeous. I'm just gonna hold it up. This is a cowl design by Lotta Lothgren, and it is, I mean, I'll put it on. It's a little much with this, but it's a color work, gorgeous cowl that uses also two colors. I used my main color was a yarn from, oh my goodness, Les Garcons, also procured at Flock. It's a gorgeous single mohair that is, I think, the softest mohair I've ever used, and I held it double. And the contrast shifting color is Spincycle in brown sugar. Anyway, I really loved making it. It's a subtle shift, which is totally my speed. But you can definitely see it. You can definitely see how it goes from kind of these lighter greens, army greens, into these more brown tones. And this is a Mobius cowl design. So it is twisted and then sewn, which I am the first to admit I didn't do the best job. But I don't really care, because I don't even think you notice it. And quite frankly, it's a pretty generous cowl. You saw it on me. I think I would have done one less repeat. So the color work repeats 5 times. And I think I could have done 4, and it would have been a super cozy cowl. In this way, it is a little bit drapier, and I'm just not sure. I'm gonna wear it, of course. I'm gonna wear it, but you can see it's pretty generous, pretty large. So if I wanted it super close to my neck, which I believe I will, you know, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like tuck it in, tuck it under. But it is absolutely a gorgeous design. I loved making this. I can't recommend this this mohair anymore. The Les Garcons know what they're doing, and it is so soft. It is so soft. It's called Jonathan's Soft Day, which so many of you clued me in, which I'm so grateful to you all. And it's just such a beautiful, I love that expression, soft days. I wish there were more soft days where I live. And I did check out Jonathan's podcast. He's adorable. I love all the I love all the musings about knitting, so you know, thank you for that too. So Geometer COWL, highly recommend the pattern. It's very fun. It goes by pretty quickly. This was like my second Spincycle or third Spincycle project, so that was really fun. And I do believe that brown sugar is like the one. What else? Okay. Oh, I also finally finished this pair of socks, which you all may remember or may not, or if you're new here, these are my socks. These are a very plain, I think it's the recipe I used was the daily socks from Summer Lee. And the yarn is a self-striping, obviously, yak and merino, and I think even cashmere base. I'm blanking on the name, but I will put it below. It is a luxurious sock yarn. And I loved making these socks so much. And I'm going to be gifting these to my wonderful cousin who is gonna be hosting us in Brooklyn at the tail end of our trip. And I just thought this would be such a perfect gift for her. I love this sock recipe. I really love the Summer Lee sock recipes, I guess I'll say. They're really nice and straightforward, and I'm part of the Cuff Club now too, and those designs are so sweet. And they come out beautifully every time. Now, one thing I will note, so here's the one that I think looks the best. I did not block this one on a wire sock blocker. I started to block on the wire sock blocker this one, and it stretched out so much. I hope she won't notice. I think it's the yarn, it's like the yak, it's like how soft these are. I re-washed it and tried to like squish it back together, but didn't really help that much. So I'm not sure about sock blockers because I've noticed that that's happened before. You know, the process of like putting them in just sort of stretches out the entire leg. And anyway, I'm not sure I'm gonna do that anymore. But the socks are gorgeous. They feel so good on. I tried them on, of course. And what a beautiful gift. I can't wait to give them. This yarn is insane. I will link it below. I'm sorry I don't have it right now. Okay, what else did I finish? Ooh, I also finished the cutest hat. So Purl Soho, this is their basic ribbed hat. And they were having some pretty awesome incentive sales. I think they're running a COWL for this hat. So I, not that I'm really participating in the COWL all that much, like on social media, but I did buy the Cashmere Merino base that this is made in. And wow, is this gorgeous. So this is actually also a gift for another host in the Hudson Valley. And I'm so excited. I have another one to make, and it's in a slightly different color, but I think these are gonna be wonderful house hats for them during the winter time when it's snowy and cold up there. And I had never used the cashmere bloom from Purl Soho before, but I gotta say, it is delicious. It is like heavenly gorgeousness. It is super soft. So this is the, you know, it's a very basic hat, ribbed hat. It's beautiful, it fits nicely. One question I have to viewers, so because of the yarn, I think, I'm not sure how to block it. Like, should I block it? It's so yummy how it is right now. I could would like it to be just slightly bigger, wider, but I feel like that might happen just naturally when someone plops it on their head. Anyway, how do you all block your hats? Do you block your hats? I've made hats before. I have blocked them. They have stretched. Even when I'm just laying them flat, I feel like that water, you know, it's the water logging makes a difference on the material. So anyway, but this is the color Poppy, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I would love to make a sweater in this wool. That would be very luxe. So that's another thing I finished. See, y'all, I've been knitting. The other thing, so those are all my finished objects. And I was so happy when I finished this. This was the most recent thing that I finished last week. And I have decided to join in on the mystery knit along that Stephen West is hosting, and he hosts every year. I participated last year. I got about 80%, and then I haven't finished sort of the last edging stitches. So part of me dropped the ball on it because I just wasn't feeling that design particularly, and I'm sure something else came my way and you know, inspired my making hands and making brain away. But I really wanted to do it this year. I got the yarn. So one of the things I love to do on Mondays, I have some time on Monday in the morning, and I usually watch Millie from Tribe Yarns on Instagram. She usually does a live program where she's packaging up orders that people, you know, all kinds of yarn that people have put together. And in one of her recent lives, she actually was just walking around her beautiful, gorgeous shop, showing various, I think it was, the context was this MKAL, but she was walking around. I decided to go online because she talks a lot about this this brand Artyarns. And I'm sure you all know what that is, Artyarns. So this is like a very fine merino and cashmere. So I decided to go on her website and I wound up buying 2 colors of her incredible yarn. Now this is a different yarn. I can see that the light is pretty weird right now. Anyway, this skein is an Artyarns skein. And the color is 381. It's like, you know, one of my homey colors. And while I was on her website, I also noticed this incredible undyed 50% silk, 50% yak. It's undyed. It is so lustrous. I really hope you can see this. It is so shiny and silky. And anyway, I thought, wow, it's gotten really dark. I thought these would make a gorgeous pairing, and they do. So this is like, it's not really a spoiler because I'm still on Clue 1 and the Clue 2 came out yesterday, but I want to show you my progress, which is really silly because I'm midway into this, which is really super silly of me because, sorry. Okay, that was super weird. I feel like this is gonna end on my thumb, or the previous video will have ended on my thumb. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption. As I was saying, I'm working on Clue 1, and I'm working on the last part of Clue 1 with my 2 gorgeous yarns, but I just wanted to kind of show off part of it. It's super fun for anyone who is thinking or wondering if they should make it. I mean, yeah, there's like 360 stitches here, but wow, it's fun. It's modular, and I'm really enjoying it. And you start with these little like rainbow shapes. You make 3 of those, and then you connect them with really simple garter. And it just feels amazing. And it's only 2 colors. There's a Mohair Dare, which is also what I wanted to get some input from you all. So there's a Mohair Dare. Obviously this is very graphic, stripy, bloop-a-doop-a-doop. So in the next section, there's an opportunity for Mohair Dare. And so the Dare is like a totally contrast color, or you can obviously, you know, pick a color that goes with your contrast color. So it will be paired with this guy. This is the main color. There's so much tonality in here, I don't even know if you can see it. Okay, so I have some super special yarns. So I have this Jade Sapphire in my stash. It's pretty old. It is Mongolian Cashmere. It is just a creamy ivory color. So I was thinking of maybe doing that as sort of a, I mean, I'll try and hold it up. I don't know, it's a little hard to see because there's also so many strips. So I was thinking maybe a Mohair Dare in this gorgeous cream color. And my other choices are this Kid Silk. They don't make this anymore, I don't think. This is the Cashmere Haze from Rowan, and it's extra soft. This is a very, very soft pink color. I'm not sure if it's showing up, but it's super soft pink. And my other possibility is this yummy color from Sonder Yarn Co. It's called Opera. And I'm not sure this would show up that much, but it sure does look pretty. So I have to make some choices, and I'm really like, I don't know. Like, part of me, I never use a white or a cream. I rarely do. So part of me wants to just do that because I feel like it'll be, I don't know, kind of keeping with just like, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. I would love to use stash. I mean, I insist on using stash for this Mohair Dare. And I don't have a ton of mohair, so these were the ones that sort of like caught my eye. I mean, this is really gorgeous. This is Sonder Yarn Halo, and the color is Opera. And it's stunning. Stunning. So yeah, what do you think? Cream, cashmere, also another really luxurious fiber. Halo in Opera, or this Cashmere Haze in the softest of soft pinks. What do you guys think? I really want to know. I really want to know. Anyway, I am exclusively knitting on this shawl now. I really want to put all of my focus into it because I think it would be really nice if I could finish it. I don't think I'll be able to finish it in the 4-week period. There's some brioche in the next section, which I am very shaky, very shaky. In fact, I was reading through it and I'm praying that there are no increases or decreases, because that's where I seriously mess up all the time. But if it's just sort of some straight brioche, I'm really looking forward to that. Also, his tutorials are amazing. They are so detailed, and he goes through really almost line by line. I can't believe it that he does. He takes such good care of everyone who's participating. So this is what I'm working on. I'm not sure I'm gonna bring it to Rhinebeck though, because I feel like it really requires my full attention. And an opportunity came across my way, which I'm very excited about. And I'm gonna be doing a test for Curatorial Knits. Her name is Lily. I believe on Instagram it's Curatorial Knits. She also has a fabulous YouTube channel that probably you all are very familiar with. I met her very briefly last year at Wool and Folk, that little festival there with Carmen and Jackie. So from Knitting a Good Yarn. So anyway, she put out a test call for a beginner's hat project pattern. And since I had encouraged her in some videos previously to go ahead and make the pattern, like, you know, yes, there's a million hat patterns, but you never know which pattern is really gonna resonate with someone. And so I just think there's room for every hat. Anyway, I was selected to do the test, and this is what is gonna be my Rhinebeck project. And it's just a very beautiful, simple, chunky, ribbed hat. Her decreases are really beautiful. So I'm excited to tackle this little hat. It's a tubular cast on, which I've never done for a hat, which I'm very much looking forward to. I also was committed to using stash yarn. So this is the yarn that I chose. I have a leftover skein of Gilead in the color Poivre. And this is left over from my Hyacinth? No, oh my God, my brain. It's from a sweater, Muscari, Hyacinth. Okay, another spring tuber flower. Muscari sweater by Midori Hirose of Knit Cafe. So I had a skein left of this. This is approximately 250 meters, so plenty. And then I'm gonna pair it with either, or maybe both. Where's my little guy? I have some really old, this is really beautiful. It's from like Knotty Pine Fiber Co. And this is all I have left. I'm not sure it's enough, but I might pair it with this absolutely gorgeous Fua Fua from Moondrake and add it to this scrumptious Gilead. So I'm pretty sure these are gonna be my 3 colors. Is there a place where you can actually see the 3 colors? I don't know, and it's super annoying. I'm really sorry. The lighting is bizarre. What's nice about this mohair, while there isn't very much, although I think I can get a hat, it has other color, like it has beautiful browns, greens, golden. And I think that would look so beautiful with this kind of very modest, natural brownish, grayish color. So this is gonna be the beginner's, what is she calling it? The Beginner's Hat Project by Curatorial Knits, and perfect timing. I'm gonna cast it on soon, and this will be my airplane knitting. What else? Okay, so the last couple things I wanna share are what I'm on the hunt for when I go to Rhinebeck and Cake. Although Cake, to me, Cake Palooza is a smaller yarn fair that is hosted by Cake Wool, and there's tons of vendors, and it's really colorful, bright candy cake colors, which I'm very excited to go there. And that's really just a treat. I have no idea what I'm gonna buy there. There is a gorgeous sweater and shawlette that designed by Beth McDonald Stone, special for this event, that I'm kind of got my eye on, maybe making the shawlette. So I may be buying the yarn for that. But for Rhinebeck sheep and wool, I am looking for, and I will post photos probably at the end of this video. I'm just so bad at editing, you guys. I really feel like I need to figure out how the hell to put a photo up. Like, I did it once, but I have no idea. I don't remember how I did that. You podcasters out there, if anyone has a platform, like an editing platform that is chill, I don't really need to edit much. I don't need songs or, you know, like cartoon birds or anything, but I'm so curious what you all use, my podcast friends out there, so let me know. Anyway, I'm looking for another colorwork sweater called Obsidian, which is absolutely stunning, freaking amazing. You know what? I wonder if I can just pull it up really quick. I feel like everybody knows what this is because it is showing up on Ravelry as like a favorite of a lot of people's. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna take a moment and look it up because I feel so stupid talking about something without having it in front of my face. Here it is, Obsidian. So I'm gonna show you, oh boy. I really hope this works. I've never done this in my life. That's the sweater. It is a stunner. It's basically all over color work. Her version, this is designed by Tanya Barley. It's on Ravelry, so I'll leave a link below. She has designed it, I believe, in Harrisville Nightshades, but there are other examples of gorgeousness happening. People using Spincycles, people using different colors for different motifs. Anyway, it's super gorgeous, and I'm looking for a wool to make that. That's kind of my dream knitting. That's kind of like my big dream sweater. I also want to share that in an attempt to squelch my insane burning desire to cast on a million things right now, I have been making kits out of my stash. And this is something that I have done pretty much for the last, since COVID, as a way to kind of like calm myself down, not cast on multiples, but be able to kind of channel some of that energy. And so I've kitted up, I think I shared, I really want to make the Vertices Unite shawl by Stephen West. So I spent some time in my stash kitting for that shawl. And then I also really want to make this sweater. Oh, it's the Easy V. Hang on. I know you all know it. It's not new. So it's the Easy V by Caitlin Hunter. It's a really slouchy, scrumptious, also colorwork sweater. And I mean, she uses, I think she uses a lot of Spincycle, but this is the, let me see if I can, there we go. This is the Easy V. And you know, it's so interesting, like I wasn't really drawn to this sweater when it first came out. But now I am, and I want to make it. I actually have all the yarn, so I kitted for the yarn. I had this incredible sweaters quantity that I bought in Park City last year when we went skiing at Wasatch and Wool, beautiful little yarn shop. I got these beautiful skeins of, Blue Sky Fibers Woolstock Tweed in this like midnight blue color. Sorry. It is ridiculously gorgeous. This tweedy, dark blue. I really hope it's showing up. The color is Midsummer Night. And so this is gonna be the main color, the body. And then, you know, I have all these like funny skeins, guys, you know, of all my favorite colors. So I think these are gonna be my contrast colors. And it's gonna be like a stunning sweatshirt. This is my plan. Like, I think it's just gonna be a gorgeous sweatshirt vibe kind of sweater. So I'm very excited about that. That is my treat. Once I finish the shawl, I'm going to cast on the EZV. I do, now that I'm here, I really need to share this adorable project bag made by Deegan, who is an incredible knitwear designer and sweater maker. And this is a large, adorable bag. It's got a little cute gingham, little orange gingham on the inside. It's quite large. It's holding all these sweater skeins. And then look at this. This is the this is the Notions pouch. Is this not the cutest freaking thing? Oh my God, I really was like, holy smokes, that's cute. And it came with, I think it came with another one that's sort of like a teepee tent, triangular tent shape. But I just thought that was so cute. So anyway, that's the bag that it's resting in. So that's my story. That is my story. This is obviously the last time I'm gonna film and until Rhinebeck, and I am over the moon excited to go. Once again, if I didn't make it clear, please say hi. Please come and say hi. You know, you know, I just would love to meet you all. And I would love to see what you're wearing, and I would love to see what you're buying. So, yeah, just come say hi if you see me. I would love nothing more. What else? I hope you guys are well. We've had such a busy fall. I just went to my best friend's son's wedding. Holy cow. I have a friend that has a son that just got married. I mean, amazing. It was gorgeous. I was so happy to be there. I've known him since he was a wee babe, nursing, and it was just such a special, beautiful, beautiful ceremony, and it was so good. I reunited with many kind of old friends, a high school friend, which was really sweet. I started playing pickleball because it's finally not 100 degrees out, and pickleball looks really fun. And I'm actually taking a class because I just, you know, technique. What else? Anyway, I don't know. I'm just feeling good about the shifting of the weather. I love my sweater, y'all. I love my sweater. I highly recommend the sweater. I tell you, I did do different things, so maybe I'll just mention quickly. I did not decrease for the sleeves. I like these wide sleeves. I also only went down one needle size for the cuffs, and the sleeve needle is an 8, the body needle is a 6, the colorwork needle is a 7, the neckline was a 5. So there's like, yeah, there were a few needles involved in this project. Anyway, I'm sending all my love, and I hope that you are all feeling well, doing well. If you are in the Southeast, or center of Florida, we have watched those storms unfold and cannot get over the devastation. And I hope if you are tuning in from that area that you are all safe and housed. There are many organizations that are doing some really amazing work, one of which I'm going to link below because it's one that my sisters and I have all come together to make a donation. It's World Central Kitchen, and they are amazing, amazing organization. So if you're so inclined to give a donation, I think that's a wonderful place to do it. Obviously, the American Red Cross too. Anyway, but I'm sending all my love, and I really hope to see you next weekend. Okay.